Hello, my pretties. It's Shadow the Lion Queen here, and welcome to another episode of Shadows and Pretties. And today we're going to be this is episode 360, and today we're going to look at this wonderful cartoon from the 90s, and that is called Rugrats. Now, some of you guys remember I did the Rugrats review of the movies, such as the movie, um the Paris one, and the Goes Wild. If you guys remember those, I suggest you check a look at them if you haven't. This one is obviously a pretty good movie. Good show, cuz I do remember, doing the review of the Rugrats movies. So the show went from 1991 all the way to 2004. So with that being said, I'm going to sit here and say right now that this is actually a pretty good show. I personally really liked it. So basically, the plot is about the plot is basically about, Tommy, me, that, lives with his mom and dad, and sometimes he's got friends over and they do lots of other stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna basically, talk about, what actually happened in, not really talk about the whole thing because of the fact that, I'm not gonna talk about what happens in every single episode because that would make the video way too long. So I'm gonna talk about the seasons and that. So the pilot episode was made in 1990 called Tommy Pickles and the Great White Thing. So basically, that's basically what the pilot episode is. Although this episode was released in 2001, it was actually produced in 1990. So the first season took place in 1991. So with season 1, we have the episode such as Tommy's First Birthday, Barbecue Story, Barbecue, Waiter, There's a Baby in My Soup, or Baby in My Soup, At the Movies, Slumber Party, Baby Commercial, Little Dude, Beauty Contest, Baseball, Ruthless Tommy, Moose Country, Grandpa's Teeth, Mama Trauma, Real or Robots, Special Delivery, Candy Bar, Our Creep Show, Monster in the Garage, Waning Tommy, Incident in Aisle 7, Touchdown Tommy, The Trial, Fluffy vs. Spike, Reptar's Revenge, Graham Canyon, Stew Maker's Elves, and then we have season 2 that ran from 1992 all the way to 1993. We have episodes such as Chucky vs. the Potty, Together at Last, Toy Palace, Sandho, The Big House, The Shot, Showdown at Teeter Totter Gulch, Mirrorland, Angelica's in Love, Ice Cream Mountain, Maximum Golf, Regarding Stewie, Garage Sale, Let There Be Light, The Bank Trick, Family Reunion, Grandpa's Date, No Bones About It, Beach Blanket Babies, Reptar on Ice, Family Feud, Superhero Chucky, The Dog Broomer, Aunt Maram, The Inside Story, The Santa Experience, A Visit from Lipschitz, What the Big People Do, Visitors from Outer Space, The Case of the Rugrat, Chucky Loses His Glasses, Chucky Gets Skunk, Rebel Without a Teddy Bear, Angelica the Magnificent, Meet the Carmshells, The Box, Down the Drain, Let Them Eat Cake, The Seven Voyages of Cynthia, My Friend Barney, Need Feeding Hubert, Spike the Wonder Dog, The Slide, The Big Flush, King Ten Pen, Runaway Angelica, Game Show Dee Dee, Toys in the Attic, Driving Miss Angelica, Susie vs. Angelica, Two for Dare, and Party Animals. And then we have season 3, which of course, season 3 ran from 1993 all the way to 1995. We have episodes such as Dummy Bear Diner Disaster, Twins Peaked, Chucky's First Haircut, Cool Hand Angelica, Tricycle Thief, Eve, Rhinoceroses, Grandpa Moves Out, The Legend of Satchmo, and Circus Angelicus, The Stork, The Baby Vanishes, Farewell My Friend, When Wishes Come True, Angelica Breaks a Leg, The Babysitter, Sour Pickles, Reptar 2010, Stu Gets a Job, Give and Take, The Gold Rush, Home Movies, The Mysterious Friend, Cuffed, The Blizzard, and Princess Angelica, The Odd Couple, Destination Moon, Angelica's Birthday, Naked Tommy, Tommy and the Secret Club, Under Chucky's Bed, Chucky is Rich, Mommy's Little Assets, Chucky's Wonderful Life, In the Dreamtime, The Unfair Pair, Chucky Red Hair, Spike Runs Away, The Alien, Mr. Clean, Angelica's Worst Nightmare, The Mega Diaper Babies, The New Kid in Town, Pickles vs. Pickles, Kid TV, The Sky is Falling, I Remember Melville, No More Cookies, Cradle Attention, Moving Away, Angelica's Moving Away, A Rugrats Passover, and that wraps up season 3. So season 4 ran from 1996 all the way to 1997. We have A Rugrats Hanukkah, Mother's Day, Rugrats Mother's Day, Spike's Babies, Chicken Pops, Radio Days, Psycho Angelica, America's Wacky Home Movies, The Olympics, The Car Wash, Heat Wave, Fairy Play, The Smell of Success, Dust Bunnies, Educating Angelica, Angelica's Last Stand, Clan of the Duck, Potty Training Spike, at the art fair, Send in the Clouds, In the Navel, The Mattress, Looking, Game for Jack, Ransom Cynthia, Turtle Recall, Angelica Orders Out, Let It Snow, Angelica's Knows Best, The Pirate Light, and of course we have season 5 that takes place in 1998. We have Rugrats Vacation, Babysitting Fluffy, Deep Sleep Trouble for the first cut, Chucky Grows, The Wild Wild West, Angelica for a Day, The Word of the Day, Jonathan Babysits, Grandpa's Bad Bug, Lady Luck, Crime and Punishment, Baby Maybe, He Saw, She Saw, Piggy's Pizza Palace, Fugitive Tommy, Visiting Aunt Maram, Uneasy Rider, Where's Grandpa, Hiccups, Autumn Leaves, Journey to the Center of the Basement, A Very McNuttly Birthday, The Rugrats Family Tree, The Turkey Who Came for Dinner, also known as Rugrats Thanksgiving. So, season 6 ran from 1999 all the way to 2001. In the United States, from episode 127 to 130 were held over the season and ended up airing during season 7, which I did not know about. So, episodes we have are Chucky Duckling, A Dog's Life, Chucker Fly, Angelica's Twin, Hand-Me-Downs, Angelica Ballet, Raising Dill, No Naps, Man of the House, A Whole New Stew, Submarine, Chucky's a Lefty, Baking Dill, Hair, Pedal Pusher, Music, Opposites Attract, The Art Museum, The Jungle, The Country, Ghost Story, Chucky's Complaint, Chucky's Bachelor Pad, Junior Prom, What's Your Line, 2x2, Wrestling Grandpa, Chucky Collects, Zoo Story, I Do, Silent Angelica, Tie My Shoes, No Place Like Home, Cher and Cher Spike, Tommy for Mayor, Brothers Are Monsters, Cooking with Susie, Officer Chucky, Auctioning Grandpa, Planting Dill, The Joke's on You, Partners in Crime, Thumbs Up, The Big Showdown, Dr. Susie, Runaway Reptar, Accidents Happen, Pee-wee Scouts, Chucky's New Shirt, Cave Babies, Be My Valentine, Discover America, The Acorn Nuts and Dappy Butts Part 1, Acorn Nuts and Dappy Butts Part 2, The Fall Stinks, Acorn Nuts and Diaper Butts Part 3, Don't Poop on My Parade, The Magic Baby, Dill We Meet Again, All Is Well That Pretends Well, Big Babies, Incredible Shrinking Babies, Miss Manners, The Dose of Dill, and Famous Babies. So, with that being said, season 7 ran in 2001, and during season 7, Rugrats made a change with a different format, consists of 3 segments per episode. Additionally, all half-hour stories from this point on had to take 2 ad breaks instead of 1. So basically the episodes we have is Finsterella, Angelicon, Dill's Blanky, Big Brother Chucky, Sister Act, Spike's Night Scare, Cuddle Bunny, Changes for Chucky, The Magic Show, A Lulu of Time, Day Scare, The Great Unknown, Wash Dry Story, Cat Got Your Tongue, The War Room, Attention Please, and the winner is Dill's Bath Time, Bigger Than Life, My Fair Babies, The Way Things Work, Home Sweet Home, Day of the Potty, Telltale's Cell Phone, The Time of Their Lives, Dill Saver, Cooking with Phil and Lil, Piece of Cake, Bad Shoes, The World According to Dill and Spike, Falling Stars, The Adventure Squad, The Way Things Work, to Talk of the Town, All Growed Up, Rugrats Kwanzaa. So then we have season 8 that ran from 2002 to 2004, and it has the original 2 segment formats of Rugrats that was brought back in season 8. However, the half-long episodes retain having 2 commercial breaks. So the episodes we have included are A Preschool Days, Curse of the Werewolf, Bow Wow Wedding Vows, Quiet Please, Early Retirement, Doctor Is In, The Big Sneeze, The Fun Way Day, The Age of Aquarium, Daddy's Little Helpers, Hello Dilly, Cynthia Comes Alive, Trading Phil, Murmur on the Ordinary Express, Back to School, Sweet Dreams, A Step at a Time, Angelica's Assistant, A Tale of Two Puppies, Okie Dokie Jones and the Ring of the Sunbeams, Happy Taffy, and Imagine That. And then we have season 9 that went from 2002 all the way to 2004. So we have the episodes such as Club Fred, The Perfect Twins, Babies in Toyland, Clown Around, The Baby Rewards, Diapers and Dragons, Baby Power, Bug Off, The Crawl Space, Starstruck, Who's Taffy, They Came from the Backyard, Lil and Phil's of Trash, Mutt's Name, Hurricane Alice, Bestest Show, Hold the Pickles, Baby Sale, Steve, The Bravest Baby, Gimme an A, Fountain of Youth, and Kimmy Takes the Cake. So that was pretty much all the, episodes of Rugrats. Now, there is a reboot of the show Rugrats, but I'm not going to touch on the reboot because I believe the reboot is really bad. I've seen clips of the reboot and it's not the same as the original. I'm just going to be brutally honest. However, I do like the fact that they had VHS tapes of this series, which I thought that was pretty cool. Now, with that being said, I personally really do enjoy this show. It was a really good show that has been out for a while. However, there is Rugrats Tales from the Crib episodes that went from 2005 to 2006. So I'm going to say that the ones are Snow White and Free Jacks and a Beanstalk. So that's that. And I did talk about the Rugrats movies such as the Rugrats movie, the Rugrats in Paris, and Rugrats Go Wild. So if you guys want to go watch that, feel free to go look back on one of my episodes of Shadows and Pretties I did. And I did talk about, those movies separate. So, I definitely have to say with Rugrats, it's a really good show that came out in the 90s. I mean, if you were born in the 90s and early 2000s, you should know about this show. And I mean, I personally remember watching it as a kid. And the animation is really well done, especially since it's hand-drawn. I like the concept of it. I personally really like the characters and stuff like that. And that's where the character Drew Pickles comes from, because if you guys seen my Drew Pickles videos, you should know who Drew Pickles is. He's a Rugrats character that's been one of them in the Barney Bunch. Now, I personally really have to say that if you've not seen the show, I highly recommend you check out this show if you haven't. It's a really good show. I mean, I recommend, rewatching the show if you guys like, shows like this. So, I personally really have to say that it's really nice and well done. So, I personally really have to say that I do recommend this show to anybody. And as for the reboot of the show, I don't really care for the reboot. The reboot just isn't the same as the original. So, that's just me being honest, but over than that, I'm definitely going to say that this is actually a pretty good story. Well, the storyline is pretty good and stuff. So, with that being the case, and with that being said, like I'm always going to say, this is just simply my own personal opinion. And if you happen to disagree with me, that's perfectly fine too. We're all entitled to our own opinions in regards to these movies and shows, and this is just simply my own personal thoughts. I definitely have to say this is a really good show. I personally really enjoyed it. So, if you guys have not seen the show, I highly recommend you check it out. It's a really good show. If you were a kid in the 90s or early 2000s, you probably should remember the show. But I definitely have to say, it's definitely one that you should definitely watch. So, anyways, with that being said and that being the case, what did you guys personally think of this show? Did you enjoy it? Did you not? Also, what you have done personally to help make this show a lot better, feel free to let me know what your thoughts are down in the comment section down below. As always, I'm Shadow the Lion Queen. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and if you enjoyed this channel and video, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. Ring the bell for notifications to when I upload, so that way you guys will not miss an upload. And as always, if you guys want to go follow me on Blue Sky, follow me on Twitter, follow me on DeviantArt. Links to those will be in the About page section. Also, check out my backup channel known as Ms. Dark Shigo, as a link to that will also be in the About page section, so you guys can go follow me on there. And as always, if I'm missing something, please let me know what it is. And as always, I'll be catching you guys all in the next video. Peace out, and like always, I'll see you all next time.